When we look at a team like DuPage, who's been a battle every single year we play him, Zach always has those guys up. Last year we had a 1-0, and they came back and tied it late. I think the year before, I think we got the win in overtime. So they've always been battles. I know it's tough for them going down a player in the first half, but they still put another one in on us with a man down. And we sit there and look at, we could kind of tell with the bus ride down, we just weren't, I don't think, mentally ready to play that match. And I think it took 45 to 60 minutes to actually get into the game. But it shows the heart and everything that the team has to come back and put 3 goals in the last 20 minutes. And, of course, a game winner by Dylan in the 89th minute. It's always a battle. Tough match, but also seeing the guys persevere and come out with that win was huge for us as a program. I think the mindset when you start to get to this level and what we're trying to teach the guys is it starts a day in advance, sometimes 2. It starts in film. It starts at practice. You can't just show up to a match at this level and think it's going to be a walk in the park. We're trying to teach our guys what it means to succeed, to get to that next level, and that's proper preparation, getting ready for the match, having the right mindset. We as a group talked about it. Like, we saw the warm-up for DuPage, and it wasn't very good, and I think the first half reflected that. I think everybody on the team would agree with that. Then we got into Saturday's match with Kankakee, and we saw kind of the same preparation going, and we were nervous about the match. Kankakee is a great team. Mike always has them ready. They've had a couple losses on the year, but they've always been 2 top teams, and they've always been close. So you can't take a team like that lightly. And we put one in first. Really thought we had the momentum. There was start of the second half. Thought we were going to put another one away. And we had chances that we just didn't capitalize. And then a couple mistakes, and we kind of fell apart. Part of me was very frustrated with it, because I think we're a better team than what we showed on the field. But then also I sat back and go, is this one of those wake-up calls that the team needed? Sometimes teams need that kind of slap in the face to, okay, we're back in the battles, because I don't want to say we were overconfident, but we kind of had the vibe that there was some overconfidence within the players, and that's something that we want to correct to be able to move forward, because the next stretch it's a doozy. Rock Valley went to nationals. Prairie State won nationals 2 years ago. Elgin's having a fantastic season, so the next 3 matches they're huge for us. I think this is 1 week that when we looked at our schedule, we went, okay, we're going to play Kankakee after DuPage. We're going to take a week off. Our next match is next Saturday against Rock Valley, and Tim's a fantastic coach. We have great conversations throughout the season all the time. Just talking about different things, and highly respect him as a coach, and they've kind of had our number. So we have a lot to get ready for Saturday, to get ready to play that match, and it's away. So we're at Rock Valley, then we turn around, and then we have Prairie State, and then we turn around, and then we have Elgin. So you're talking about probably 3 of the top 5-6 teams in the region right now. In a perfect world, I think the biggest thing is just getting a couple good results out of there. If we can sneak a win or a tie, that's huge. And yes, of course, if you can pull off the win. Do I want to say they're upsets? Technically, where we've been in the past and what just happened this past week, yeah, I would say if we can pull one off, it technically in the books would be an upset. Do I think we can compete with those teams all day long? Yeah, I do. I think we have a very good team that we just have to fine-tune a few of the pieces. But when you look at the tier system where everybody's ranking, yeah, if we can steal one and steal a win, that would be huge. Even a tie against either one of them would be big for us. I think no matter what level you're coaching at, you know, when you take leads, you go a man down, you give up 2 goals, it's frustrating. When you take a lead and obviously you have great possession and you're not capitalizing your opportunities, it's very frustrating. And honestly, sometimes, and I'm sure the guys hate it with me, I see so much talent in some of these guys, and you're just trying to push them of what is needed to go to the next level. It can be very frustrating. I mean, sometimes you just want to grab them and go, dude, listen, you are this good. If you just listen and adapt these few things, you could go very, very far. That's probably the hardest thing is you sit back and you think, what more can I teach these kids? What more can I do to help them succeed? And the hardest thing is actually getting through to them. So when you see those victory or those losses, and I mean, I can tell you, I still go back to some of my playing days. I'm still devastated. I mean, I can tell you as a coach, I'm still have moments of a match I coached in 2020. It's 4 years ago. Still bothers me. Did I do this right? Should I have done this? What about this? What about that? We're trying to see that from our players to have more of that huge desire and that passion. And the whole thing is, I was talking to a couple of the guys here about a course I took and a legendary coach saying something. And it's the same thing you want to tell these guys. Learn from everybody you possibly can. That will help you get to that next level. And that's really what we're here for, right? We are here to help these players become better people, better soccer players, and get moved on to the next level. That's all it's about. Winning matches, move on to the next level. How many guys can go and get to that next level is huge.